Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Craig Bennett here from Daily Edge Sports, and I got 3 picks for you here for PrizePicks NFL action. If you don't have that PrizePicks account, make sure you download it. Use our promo code CashKeg, play $5, and get $50 instantly. It is that easy. Let's dive in. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up on the board. If you can't tell, I am still trying to get over this thing. I've been out for, oh God, feels about a week not doing these videos. I missed you guys, man. But this is the first day I've been able to actually speak to the point where I can talk longer than a few minutes. Sorry if I'm raspy. Still trying to shake this thing, man. But I got 3 picks we're going to dive into here. If you like these videos, do me a favor, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and we'll dive into 3 plays that we do like here. First one we're going to go here is definitely the game of the week, and we're talking about Detroit Lions, Buffalo Bills. David Montgomery, 17.5 reception yards, and he's just absolutely been crushing this. Crushed it in each of his last 6 games. You love the super efficient in what they do, and Buffalo is ranked dead last in receiving yards to the running back position, giving up almost 45 a game. Now, I understand they play Gibbs a lot too, and they play both running backs, but clearly they have no problem throwing the ball to Montgomery. And, you know, he caught all 5 balls here against Green Bay for 33 yards. So 17.5, I'm perfectly fine playing this up to, I would say, 20, and then that's where I would little get nervous playing it, but get perfect. It's inside. It's in Detroit. It's going to be an awesome game to watch in the afternoon. Definitely the highlight game of the week. 2 awesome teams like this. So, yeah, 17.5 reception yards feels a little bit too light here for David Montgomery. Excuse me. Second one we're going to dive into here. Another one that's been done really well. Adam Thielen here. I'm going to go 51.5 reception yards for him. And as you can tell, the last 3 weeks, just been clicking. Really, the last 2. The targets the last 2 weeks against Tampa Bay and Philly have been amazing. 10 and 11 targets. Clearly, there's been some rapport here lately. This offense looks a lot better than earlier in the year. I know they've been going up and down, you know, and Dalton was there for a little bit, and then we get Bryce Young back in the fold, but he has looked better. I will say that. And again, there's definitely some value there. 51.5 reception yards just feels a little bit too light. Dallas, not scared of them at all. They're just a horrendous team defensively on the ground or in the air. Ranked 23rd in receiving yards allowed at 240 a game, and 23rd against wide receivers as well, over 155. And Adam Thielen has just been that guy. Not expecting 10 to 11 targets every game here. But if Dallas can keep it remotely close, maybe they get that running game going with Dowdle. And but even so, 51.5 seems just a little bit too low with the chemistry they have going. And I'll take a shot out of here with Adam Thielen for 51.5 receiving yards. And then the third pick here, as you can tell, one of the most popular plays here, Derrick Henry, touchdown. If you're going to take a goblin here, by far my favorite going up against the Giants here. Don't forget to use your Patrick Mahomes free square. I'm going to mention that. But Derrick Henry, absolutely love the touchdown. But I think this is one of those games where we see a Derrick Henry smash game. Going up against the Giants, they have nothing to play for. The line has moved on his rushing yards. It's opened up at 95.5, and it is up to almost 104. And I think this is a game he gets 2 touchdowns in. So, he hasn't got there fantasy wise in the last few games because he needs a couple, touchdowns in a big game. But I think this is where he can just absolutely have a monster game here going up against the Giants, where they're ranked 29th in rushing yards allowed. And he should be able to do whatever he wants in this game. And it just feels like This is where we see the double touchdown game for Derrick Henry, which, that puts him at 12, and he's got to get, 50 yards rushing. I think he puts up over 100, and he gets in the box twice. So even if he gets one touchdown and puts up 120 yards, he gets there. So yeah, fantasy score, I do like that. If you want to take a shot, it's pretty popular as well as, his rushing yards 102. I feel a little bit more comfortable looking at his fantasy score there, and that's where I'll go with a third and final pick. If you want more picks like this, you want more action, you want to look at the tools that we do have over here at Daily Edge Sports, make sure you head over there, sign up. You get access to our projections that we do have and compare them to the lines that we do have for at Prizepicks. All this updates automatically. You can kind of see where the book plays are at and what Pinnacle's at. So you get to plus EV, plus you get the projections. You can get over it with your elite subscription service. So with that, appreciate you guys. Hopefully my voice will come back completely. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.